Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys, today is Monday and traditionally we're taking a look at the cryptocurrencies. So let's take a look again at the Bitcoin. On the weekly chart, recent week has the moderate range. It's not really very significant, makes no big impact on the overall picture that we have here. The one thing still we have done this here is we have adjusted the support line of the triangle. So if you remember, previously it was the symmetrical triangle, but right now we're just turning it to descending triangle with a flat lower border, just because actually guys, everything depends on the 90 even area. So and the grabber that stands right here. So once market will break it down, this will be clear bearish direction, or market probably will follow, and everything depends on these lows. So until they hold, market keeps chances on the possible upward action, and in general until it stands inside of the triangle, both directions are possible. So that's the question right now. That's the riddle for us when we talk about the longer term perspective on the monthly chart, on the weekly, the major direction. So while it fluctuates around this consolidation, it could form potentially as the butterfly, it could form potentially as downside ABCD pattern. So both patterns are valid. This happens every time when the market forms contraction pattern. So when it becomes narrower and narrower swings, this is the feature of the narrowing patterns. While market is forming it, both directions are possible. So this is normal. And here we need to be patient and wait when the market will leave out of this consolidation to triangle pattern to estimate the final direction. Once it fluctuates around it, we pay attention to smaller patterns on the daily, on the intraday charts, and trying to follow the patterns that we have. On the daily, actually we do not have something really absolutely outstanding. So one thing that we have discussed last week, if you remember, it was irrational reversal here. So because market had clear butterfly pattern, its downward action here was pretty nice and not really very weak, so it was normal downside action, and this reversal, as we said, looks irrational. So when the just few cents stands down to the lows in completion of the target, market suddenly turns up and showing this upward action. Mostly the butterfly has been erased, as you can see. So this means that something has changed on the market. So in a normal condition, market doesn't show these vital reversals, these drastic reversals. So it means that something has changed, and we're trying to follow these changes. In particular, in this case, it means that former bearish context that has been formed here and the market is falling to, so starting from this point, suddenly has changed. The market shows this upward action. That in turn means that as context has changed, it is possible that the market could follow in a new direction, and that is what we're particularly watching for right now. This is what about the reversal. Speaking in the most recent price action here, you can see the one most important candle here is this one. This is a reversal session because market has created the new top but closed below the lows of the previous session, but also, as you can see, actually it engulfs previous 3 sessions. So this is bearish reversal action, and it means that market will continue to move down before any upward reversal will happen, if any. So it means that in the first stage of our trading plan, we are watching for a downward continuation. Second stage will be watching for possible upward reversal. The upward direction could be based on the hand and shoulders pattern that we have discussed in last week. But here we have to adjust it a bit. So take a look at last week our hand shoulders were with this neckline. So we thought that will be left shoulder head, market has shown rally, and when we have talked about this hand shoulders, market was at this point. So we have suggested that let's watch for right arm and such chance to go long. But instead of the starting forming of the right arm, market has proceeded slightly higher, which makes us think that we need to adjust the shape of the hand shoulders. So we shift the neckline higher right to this point, and automatically that has become the left shoulder, and now we're watching for right shoulders to form. And here where we will be watching for a bottom of the right shoulders pattern. So now we're watching for forming of the right shoulders bottom, where we potentially will try to take the long position. Precise calculation of the bottom gives us the hourly chart. So take a look what we have. On the top we have this fast drop, that is actually daily reversal session. Collapse has here happened. So we have the ABC top pattern. OP stands slightly below the major 618 support of the most recent thrust stop. It's approximately 98, 70. That's the level of the OP. At the same time, market is forming a very accurate butterfly pattern with the 1618 extension that creates an agreement with the 618 support 99.35. That's the level where the 618 support stands, where the butterfly will be completed. So that it means that 90 and 70, 99.35, this is an area where potentially market could turn up again. And here potentially we have already the Polish reversal pattern, which is a butterfly where we completed here. You can see that CD leg stands right now of this ABCD pattern. It's a bit flatter compared to the AB. AB is just a vertical line, but here you can see some slowdown. This is a good sign. So that's our trading plan for short-term periods, for 2-3 sessions maybe. So first we are waiting for completion of these patterns, and then we are keep watching for possible upward reversal. If it will happen indeed and market starts climbing higher, it means that we automatically turn to head and shoulders and starts to watch this large A, B, C bottom, some D patterns, upward extension. And that's our trading plan for this week.